Well, it's definitely going to be a chilly one. It is winter in Ohio, that's for sure. So today was supposed to be quite a bit warmer. And today is my Azure pickup. So I am the drop coordinator for our particular Azure group. And I hope y'all will excuse that I look like the Michelin Man, you know. I have on all the clothes, all the long underwear, ski socks. Yes, I'm going to be wearing all the clothes. So this order is the largest order we've ever had. It's about $8,000 worth of merchandise, 25 people that have ordered. And y'all, it's at 9:30 in the morning. So it is 4:15 this morning. Y'all know I don't sleep, but I do have a tendency to wake up really early. And because of my arthritis, sometimes I just have to get up and move around. Well, then I'm awake. That's right. And Frankie's been extremely needy this morning. So what are we going to do for today's video? It's going to be a little different. I am going to actually start on my craft that I alluded to in Valentine's Part 1. Now, I know a lot of you like the craft videos, but I have to tell you that video did not do well. It's okay. If you somehow missed it, go back and watch it, would you? And smash the like button, do all the things. But I decided, you know what? I am going to at least get started, even though it's quite early. Oh, chipped a nail. And I am going to show you what we're going to be making. So I am going to be using the Cricut. Let's see if I can center that. And it says, "We love because he first loved us." So it's a faith-based kind of plaque. I can link these below. They're very thin, so they're nice and lightweight to hang on a door. I decided I wanted to make this, and the color they are using is navy blue. I'm actually going to be using black chalk paint. I just have a little piece of tissue paper down here. There we go. And oh good, the brush does fit. I wasn't real sure. And just give it a good coat, and it needs to dry for several hours. Now I showed you my thermostat, and you might have noticed, wow, your humidity is really low. 34% is very, very low. So I do have the Young Living diffusers where I diffuse essential oils. And guys, believe it or not, it adds, I have 2 of them. It adds quite a bit of moisture into the air. I would love to have a wood burning stove. I don't. And my fireplace is actually gas and quite pricey to run. Rarely do I run it unless it's actually, you know, significantly below 0 and the furnace is having trouble keeping up. I've been very concerned about my girly girls, so I'm going to talk and paint here, y'all. They seem to be doing fine. The biggest problem I'm having is I have a heater disc for their water. Well, it's still freezing. So what I'm having to do is wait until they're up and out, which sometimes they are, and sometimes they're staying in their overnight closed in little nesting box. But I have to kind of wait until they're out, and then once they're out, I give them fresh water, let them all get a really good drink, and I've had to do that a couple times a day. So I guess I'm gonna feel like the chickens as I go do this Azure drop, but it is still the pantry challenge, y'all. And because, you know, you make your own rules, one of the rules I made was I can use the credit that I get from being the drop coordinator towards whatever it is that I want to purchase. So I did not use my entire credit. I didn't buy a whole lot of stuff. And today's pickup, I will get the credit for next month. So on an $8,000 order, my credit will be $80. So if you're thinking about being the drop coordinator, there are a few things to know. It may depend on your particular group. I can tell you it keeps me quite busy. I have a lot of questions because you get new drop members all the time, and I'm always happy to answer questions, but you also can sometimes have the challenge of someone saying, well, I can't make it. And as the drop coordinator, you set up, you set up your own rules. And y'all, I'm gonna let that dry really well, and then I will do the edges and the back as well. So you set up your own rules, and my rules are, if you can't pick up, you always need to have an alternate. But if for some reason something comes up, your order will be sent back to Azure, and then you can work with Azure on how you're going to get it delivered. At first, I would pick up for people. That became a whole thing because then people were just like, I don't want to go stand outside in the cold, so I'll just let her do all the work. And I won't do that anymore. I kind of learned that one the hard way. One thing, I don't necessarily have the refrigerator or freezer space if it's something that has to be chilled. And a lot of times people who are wanting me to pick up might have hundreds of pounds of feed, and I'm not going to lug their feed. So that might sound a little bit mean, but actually that's just part of being able to order through Azure. And I always think of the time I actually did my drop coordination the day my mother passed away. Now that's a little bit extreme, but my alternate was unavailable, so I had to be there. So Azure's a great thing. I can't say enough good about it, but if you decide to be drop coordinator, just know that you'll earn your money. Okay guys, I'm gonna rinse out the paintbrush, and then I will bring you back after a while for the Azure drop, show you what I got, and then we'll continue painting and, left a little glob there, and working on our Valentine wreath. Now, I may not finish it today just for drying reasons. Y'all, I was a little bit struggling with nausea, so I'm actually filming this the day before you'll see it, so I am not ahead. All right, guys, I'll see you shortly. Well, y'all survived the freezing cold. It was 4 degrees when I left here with a wind chill factor of 11 below, but I have a really good group of people. Everybody showed. We got everything kind of knocked out, and I'm really glad. So, if you ever want to know more about Azure, excuse me guys, still have the hiccups, about Azure, I always leave a link in the description box to their website, and if you use my code, I get a small credit towards my next purchase. But they have everything now, y'all. They have jars, feed, animal feed, grain, all kinds of organic goodies. And again, just to reiterate, I decided I could spend my Azure credit. I didn't spend all of it. One of the things I always buy is the stevia, the liquid stevia from them. It lasts a very long time. It just takes a tiny little bit, and I prefer it to sweeten certain beverages. So I got my usual stevia, and then some chili powder. And this is gluten-free, GMO-free. It doesn't say that it's organic. I'm sorry guys, I think my brain is frozen. But this is a 4-ounce package for actually less than what you can get the little 1.5 ouncers at Walmart, you know, Aldi, those type places. Then y'all be proud of me. I'm getting rid of that nasty creamer. I got some whole milk powder. This is organic. I haven't been able to drink coffee, but I'm anticipating that I will. And so this is going to be a great thing to have on hand. And it doesn't have any of the nasties in it. It's pasteurized grade A organic whole milk. That's it. And then because I didn't think ahead, y'all know I've been like savoring my onions. I did get 4 great big organic sweet onions, so that will come in handy for cooking over the next month and a half. And then the final thing that I got was just a 5-pound bag of the little golden potatoes. Yum. Haven't had potatoes in a long time. So this is a very, very small haul. Not anything to get terribly excited about, but I did want to share it with you because they have literally anything you can imagine. Health and beauty aids, paper products, you name it, they have it. So over here, I wanted to show you, this is not completely dry, but I have put on already 2 coats of the black chalk paint, and I want to let it set because I think it will adhere better when I get ready to put the design on. So that's going to be a separate video. Y'all, I want to apologize because today's video is going to be really short, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not feeling so good. This dumb nausea has not been a lot of fun, and I had to really push myself this morning to go do the drop, but I'm glad it's done for another month, and next month it'll be warmer. So if you would do me a big favor, go ahead and smash that like button. Drop me a comment below. What do you think about ordering some organic products at a lower cost from Azure? I'd be interested to hear. I will see you all on Thursday, Lord willing, but until then, be healthy, be well, be blessed, and take care.